yeah. He goes sweat boxing, man. Check him out. Be quiet, Eagle. Hey, let's check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. I'm just gonna chill for a few moments. I don't know. Blessed be the days. We need some blessing, man. Boy. I think I gotta do me a video. Not here, but yeah, we supposed to. I'm in. I'm on the West Coast, man, and we supposed to be freezing, man. That's nothing new though, cause I think the East Coast already freezing, and Midwest is freezing a little bit. I shouldn't even really sweat it. Some places are freezing, so. Hmm. Okay, so we got a barbecue joint over here that's about to close on us permanently. Should I look at that? Let me look at that while y'all coming in. I never like to see stuff like that. I mean, how you gonna just, yeah, just closing down the barbecue shack, man. People need to get that barbecue. You know, 14 years. Okay, yeah, that's quite a long time. Yeah, okay, Tennessee people. Okay, let's see what it is. Hmm. Maybe I ought to go over there. Okay, so I will check it out. I'm looking for a place. I can go over there. Maybe, hey, maybe I can start a business over there. Hmm? Okay, make sure. I thought I cut my stream. I'm like, how? That wouldn't have been too smart. Cutting your own stream. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Don't. I gotta click my page back up. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, but I gotta click it back up. That's not even what I put. These computers, man, are so smart. Well, they're not really smart. But I think what they do is they put stuff in there, to suit. It's not really suiting you, but they put certain things on these, programs and stuff on these computers. It's not even on the computer. It's not even the computer's fault. It's just the internet. They used to call them worms. Just all kinds of stuff, man. Viruses, but I think it's worse than a virus when you got crap that you don't want that pops up all the time when you come on there, and it almost makes you, you just about click on it like, oh shit, I almost clicked on that. Because I clicked on one time. I clicked on what was it? What's this? It's 11. I know a lot of you might have 11. I can't use 11, man. 11 messes up it messes all my programs up. Nothing opens up the same, so I can't use it, and I don't use it. Yeah, but we're gonna get into it a little bit, man. Yeah, the reason I said Mayweather is the boat. He is, man. Mayweather. He's not the GOAT, but he's the boat. Y'all gonna learn today. You might not have wanted to learn, children, but you're gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. A lot of little things, and like I said, I didn't want to bring up the whole thing, the glove gate, the newest and latest glove gate. I didn't want to bring that up, but now it looks like it's being brought up again. Look like it's already being brought up, and it just doesn't look good. And I got a couple of thoughts, so I just want to relay those over. Hopefully, you guys will let me know what you feel about it. You know, when it comes to this whole boxing thing, when it comes to Terrence Crawford, yeah. I'm just telling you, man, if this thing blows up, it just ain't looking good. It's not looking good for Bud again. It's like, God dang, man. All this stuff is just it's turning into hype now. It's just, even with him and Jamel, it's all hype, man. And I know he's a good boxer. He's not hype, but this whole situation's turning into, man. I'm gonna talk about this a couple of times today, but I went and looked at a few videos. And a lot of people are in protection mode when it comes to Terrence Crawford, when it comes to these gloves. Yep. I went back and looked at some of the footage of the gloves, man, and those. Now, what kills me about it is that when I was watching it, one of the clips, I actually seen Bud, or it appeared, you know what I mean? It just appears that he was actually in hide mode at one point. That he was actually hiding the gloves behind, I think it was the same round that they stopped the fight, that he got the knockout. He was actually hiding the gloves behind his back. Actually, right before they inspected the gloves, he was hiding them. Why would you, if you legit, why would you even hide your gloves like that? Why wouldn't you be like, oh man, change these gloves up, man. Hey, my hands are sticking through. Change these gloves up so I can whoop this ass properly. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. When I seen it, man, I should have grabbed it. It was on a short. But I should have grabbed it, huh? That's what I should have did. I should have grabbed it. But I didn't grab it. I should have, so that way I could have pasted it and let you guys follow the link. And if you would have followed the link, you'd have been dying. You'd have been like, oh wow. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm telling you, if you seen the clip that I seen, and I wasn't even looking for anything that was suspicious. You know what I mean? I wasn't like looking at the clip to try to find anything. I was just looking at fight. I thought it was fight footage, and then I seen these clips come up. Well, this guy, he said he was, he broke it down. It was too long not to watch, because he broke it down, and he was showing everything. I was like, wow. I didn't know all that went on because he broke it down like in segments. Like he'll show like a few seconds, then he'll stop and show another few seconds. I got other thoughts besides the gloves, but I got other thoughts on the fight. Okay, I got other thoughts on the fight. I'm wondering about if it was 10 people, I'm not in their pockets, but I am in their pockets. Because I don't see how. I'm hearing that the numbers was low, but numbers don't usually come in like this fast, right? How many days? So we're like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're like 4 days out. And so numbers don't usually come in that fast, but I'm hearing the numbers is like extremely low. Even with that gate, the gate is suspect to 18,000. With the highest tickets being, $500. So I'm not even sure about that part of it. And how much money can you generate at 18,000 times 500? That sounds like that's only about, that doesn't sound like a whole lot. You put the zeros on the end, right? 18,000, 100,000, 1 point. 1.8. So you're looking at, I mean, if every ticket was $500 and it did sell out at 18, you're looking at 4.2. So you're looking at not 10 million. Not even 10 million that you're looking at. You're looking probably closer to 9 million or less. If my calculations are right. Might be 900,000. Because 18 and the 0, that's 100 and something. Okay. And then one more 0 makes it 1.8. Yeah, so about 9 million maybe. That's if every ticket was 500. That's every ticket. And we know that every ticket wasn't that. So you got to start doing percentages. Like, okay, so the let's say, for instance, the $500 tickets. Let's say, for instance, there was $1 million on those. You made $1 million on those. So you got to drop down after that. So the next highest tickets, $500,000. And then you got to drop down again to like 125,000. Then you got to drop down to like 75,000, all the way down to whatever the minimum was, like maybe 25,000. And you're going to come up with like maybe $2 million, $3 million. You know, it's a lot of controversy. I see my brother. Salute to Derek Bailey out there. I see you, bro. It's me and Derek, in this case y'all didn't know. I didn't get that picture, brother. What happened, man? I like to see my products live, man. But it's just not looking. I guess our mouthpiece, the bride, you know, the one that has the show, the other brother with the show, the mouthpiece, he's reporting that that they want to change they want to try to get the fight changed to a no contest. I don't know how accurate that is, but it doesn't sound like it's not accurate. Yeah. Okay, Derek, you said you said you had a link to the gloves. I was looking back at your email and stuff. You said you had a link to the gloves, but yeah, there's other stuff that's came up with those gloves. I seen one where the guy broke it down in slow motion. He was showing, no, but then I seen a video where they didn't say nothing about the glove. Well, they might have said something about the gloves, but I actually physically seen it. I saw the gloves and I was cracking up, man. The thing that cracked me up about those gloves, brother, is that Crawford clearly was hiding gloves behind his back. I'm sorry, man. And you can love Bud all you want to. I don't hate him, but he was hiding them fucking gloves, man. He was hiding them gloves behind his back, man. He had the gloves behind his back. He was doing like this. He was like doing, you know, like the Roy Jones. He was doing the Roy Jones before they inspected the gloves. And that sound, now, like I said earlier, what makes more sense, Derek Bailey? If you know you can whoop somebody's ass, what makes more sense? I showed you guys the Everlast gloves before, right? Because I got, which ones I had? I had my favorite fighters, one of my favorite fighters used to crack me up, that did that shit that Earl Spence was doing, wiping his feet off in the canvas, Jermaine Taylor. So that's why I had got those gloves. You know, that's one of my fighters right there. But I have Everlast. I have different types. I have all different types of gloves. And I know about how much pressure they can take because I purposely break gloves, not cutting them or nothing like that, but I purposely like use training gloves on heavy bags and just destroy the gloves sometimes. Just beating the shit out the heavy bag and just to see what it's like. But he was damn sure hiding those gloves. But I digress a little bit. So let me go back to the point. If you know that you're a badass, you know that you know people need to get their money's worth, and you seen your gloves busted up. If you know you bad, won't you just, oh, ref, shit, my gloves is busted. I need to get me some more gloves. You know, time to fight out. Let's get some more gloves on. And so I can commence to whooping his ass. But no, he was like this, like, oh, shit, my gloves is busted. And you know, getting damn well, if your gloves bust on something, you feel it because you feel it on somebody's face. You feel it if you hitting something. You know if your gloves are busted. I know I hit harder than that boy do. And I know I have never like really just busted gloves like that easy. I have hit walls with gloves, like cement walls with them gloves. And knowing, And I don't know that I hit hard, but I've been told I never got no complaints. And actually, I was actually like slap boxing, like with fists, with one of my best friends out of Ohio one time. And his arms was black after we finished. His arms turned black. I bruised this shit up. I didn't have a mark on me. But he clipped me once. I said, nah, that's enough, bro. He said, you clipped me. I ain't trying to get no court martial up in here. Because we was trying to keep it clean. Derek said I didn't take one. Yeah, no, you didn't. I'll send it. He said, you calm your ass down, Eagle. Fucking Eagle. He gonna tell his family, yeah, Eagle be on that bullshit sometime. Eagle be tripping, man. I don't know what's up with Eagle. He be on that shit like, like the man and shit, man. I don't know who you thought I'm D to the B up in here, man. I'm Derek Bailey. I'm Miss Derek's favorite son. So Eagle better not get it twisted. All right, brother, calm down. See the hands? This means family. This means peace. This means get away. But this means we good. Right here. D-Ray. D-Ray's in the house, y'all. D-Ray gonna run up out of here again, Derek. Hey, I love the D-Ray in here. D-Ray, thank you for coming in, brother. Everlast said they used defective lately. Yep. Defective. Something was wrong. Because I'm telling you, man, you cannot bust no gloves like that, man. I'm telling you. He said, D-Ray said, hey, bud, fam, salute, brother. I'm going to get on your ass right now. Because it's just, hey, did you see the video? Did you see the video, D-Ray? Did you see the video where Crawford was hiding the gloves? Like, oh, shit. Instead of being a boss, instead of telling the ref, hey, my gloves is busted. Let's get some new gloves so I can whoop that ass properly. Instead of doing that, he was hiding them gloves. This dude broke it down. He was showing it in slow motion. I mean, not this slow. He showed the clip over and over again. He said, look, watch. He said, watch him hide the gloves. He was hiding the glove. Why would he be hiding the gloves? And now there's a controversy. And I told y'all that I didn't want to really bring this up, and I wasn't going to talk about it. But then again, now Ego had to come in and start talking about it. Only because our brother in the red and blue that we mention every once in a while, the one that does the real long introductions, he said that all them nieces and them, let me see. Yeah, all the nieces and them. Oh my goodness, Derek. I think that's what Derek said the other day. All my nieces and them. But Derek had me crying. I had to tell somebody else about that. All my nieces and them. All my nieces and them is talking about getting the shit changed to an NC. And guess what's gonna happen? If he gets it changed to an NC, what happens is they might not take the NC. They might do something. They can do something foul if they want to. They can give a disqualification. Did you know that? Yeah, look at D-Ray. D-Ray, he's evasive as hell. All the nieces in there. Derek, you stupid as hell, man. I'm telling you. You're a fool, boy. Yeah, so D-Ray, Omaha told Bud to get your ass out there and fight. Yeah, they told him to get your ass out there by any means necessary. Salute to the brother at Derek Bailey. Yeah, Bud, look at the clip. I got to find that clip, man. I got to find that clip so I can share it. That shit was fun. Hey, I was dying, man. I was crying when I seen it. I said, oh, no, not the Roy Jones. He tried to do the Roy Jones with the gloves. And see, that's a dumbass move, though, because you'll mess around and get your ass in trouble. Because what happened is those commissioners or whatever, if they go back and look at that and see the shit that I seen, he going to mess around and get disqualified and lose his belt. And then he can forget Earl because he ain't going to be fighting for a belt for a long ass time. D-Ray said them girls need to be in the Hall of Fame. He said ring the bell. All right. Y'all keep celebrating this shit. Just like I said before, like I said on the last show, I said I'm not really going to get deep into it because I didn't like the situation. I mean, I didn't want, I don't like when anything that seemed like it's suspect that it might be cheating or something. I don't like to be involved with that shit. And I just like, okay, just let it go the way it go. Hopefully. I said if it was an American fighter, it might have been a disqualification. But this foreigner, I don't know. He might know how to push for it. But he's like, I don't know. Some of them guys are smart too. So I'm not gonna say this Americans is the smartest when it comes to, disputing stuff or whatever. It's like Bud is always in some kind of something, man. What the hell, man? His shit has always got to do with boxing, like money and stuff. Earl's always got to do with cars. Yep. And that Sandor Martin, he still felt like, hey, I won the fight. A lot of people saying he won the fight. It's a lot of that. Too much controversy over the weekend, man. Yeah, a lot of controversial stuff happened over the weekend. So it's just very hard it's hard to ignore all of it. And don't let that shit don't let it come out to be where it be a no contest or it be something else. Because everybody gonna jump on Bud. Yep. Yep. And I know a lot of people want to protect Terrence Crawford, like my brother D-Ray, want to protect him. Y'all in the Bud Protection Agency. But guess what? In Eagles way of boxing, guess what? If you don't know, enough said. I'm going to say, for those that know, enough said. You already know. In Eagles way of boxing, you already know. I don't have to say it. I don't have to say everything. Because y'all already know. Yep, a lot of people talking about it though. They even got it on new media. They about to talk about it live. I don't know. You guys can go over there after you deal with Eagle first. Then y'all can go over there and y'all can listen to the replay. But anyway, I don't know. That's on new media today, USA Boxing. So I'm just putting it out there. So if they're already talking about it, and if they're already having discussions about it, there's something going on. I don't think this one is just going to this one is not just going to go underneath the door and pretend like it was already on the other side. It's not. I don't think it's just going to go away that easy. It may, but it just don't seem like it. It don't seem like it will. You know what I mean? But Derek's cracking me up talking about yeah. That's his name. Oh. All his nieces in them. I have a niece and all his nieces in them. Yeah. D-Ray say, DQ. Oh, hell to the no. I don't know. I tell you, man. Okay. Derek, would you tell him that shit can happen? It don't have to go no contest. It doesn't have to go no contest, man. But they love Terrence Crawford. So at best, if all his nieces in them, if he gets any kind of decision, that's probably what it's going to be. It's probably going to be like a no contest. I don't think it's going to go DQ, but God dang, it can. I'm just saying it can. David got his money. He said he okay. You stupid, D-Ray. To Rob, T.O. Rob Martin. Hey, stop it. You can't jump on T.O. in that decision if you don't open your mind up to know enough to say, it might be some shit. At Eagle, you might be right. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just doing grown folks chat. And you know how we do. We put it out there. We basically have no filter. And there's no safety net here. Y'all know that already. There's no safety net. You can't go hide this shit in Eagles way of boxing. There's no hiding. There's no hiders. We don't deal with people who's going to try to hide and run and shit because we're going to catch up with you and we're going to get that ass. As simple as that. And that's what we do is we catch up with everybody. So you can say what you want to and you can pretend, how you want to, and you can act like things is going to work out. But if something happened, we brought it up. You know what I mean? So we brought it up. It doesn't necessarily mean there's anything derogatory or negative is going to happen. So I'm sorry about the bending over. I got to plug something up. But so if we brought it out, then we ain't gonna really trip. Oh yeah, so we can be like this. We be like, we kind of expected that. We kind of knew something was gonna happen. I didn't know what was gonna be up, but we kind of knew something. But D-Ray said Eagles wear boxing driving school needs to give each a free ride. Oh wow, I can't drive either, brother. I'm the shit. I'm a magnet for accidents too. People like to run into my shit. I drive safe though. I drive aggressive. Somebody said, no, you shouldn't drive. I said, yes. I said, it's proven if you're an aggressive driver that you're actually a safer driver. Because you got to be safe when you're driving aggressive. You got to be looking like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Just like if you got somebody speeding in a car, they got to be driving safe. I'm not saying you're going down a back alley or back streets or something like that. Then it's kind of dangerous. But if you're in the open driving aggressively, you probably have to be driving safer than somebody just chilling with music like, bouncing their head, turning their head back and forth, and they not really paying attention to the mirror, or they not really paying attention to what's in front of them. Some people will get that, and some ain't gonna get it. D-Ray said to next up, yeah, to the Mills. He said next up in here, yeah, anybody. To my war song when we come in here, to the war song when we first come up in here, yeah, anybody. It don't matter to me. I can put myself out there like I gotta fry myself. I like frying myself sometimes, like shit. Sometimes I do shit. I can't help it, man, because I got a man mind and I got a kid's mind too. I got two separate minds, man, and sometimes my kid mind come out and I get silly. They said, somebody told me, oh, that's silly. I said, yeah, I do silly shit sometimes because I just feel like it. I said, it's fun. I like to do fun stuff. I like to have fun, man. I ain't gonna stress myself out all day for no reason. I said, I like to have fun sometimes. And so sometimes I do that. What can I say? I did the switch hand on y'all. I picked my cup up with both hands. This hand, and this hand. But we will see what transpires. Maybe nothing, maybe zero, or maybe a no contest, or maybe, But you know what's coming next, though. A lot of people gave Bud a whole lot of credit. Now, I would do if I get too much heat and too much trouble, I will get my stream in trouble, but I will do breakdowns of how Bud Crawford actually fights. I will do breakdowns. I wouldn't look at some of his fights just so I can see if it was accurate. Yeah, but if people start running their mouth too much, I'll do breakdowns of how he fight. Matter of fact, I might. You said stop ducking Bud. I ain't gonna duck nobody, especially one of these little midgets. I ain't gonna duck none of these little midgets, man. I ain't gonna duck none of them. These little kids, I ain't ducking nobody. You got me messed up. You got me messed up. I don't fight fair in the first place. If I'm getting into a fight, I ain't fighting fair. I'm hitting you in your Adam's apple in the back of your neck. Your chest cavity, I'm hitting you underneath your arm. I'm hitting you with shit. I'm hitting you in all the pressure points that I can remember. That's what I'm doing. I'm hitting you all in pressure points, joints. That's what I'm doing. I'm hitting you in joints. I ain't trying to be out there slugging. No, my first shot is going to be a power punch to the throat. Say, Eagle crazy. No, Eagle's not crazy. I just don't. Shit. Am I getting paid for that? I ain't getting paid. What I'm going to do? D-Ray stupid. He said how Bud fight. He said you need to make 147. I couldn't. Man, my skeleton ain't 147. He said you need to make 147. Man, I couldn't make. You couldn't give me 10 million for me to make 147. I wouldn't make 147, man. That shit would kill me, literally. 147? Man, I can't make 147, brother. I can make 247. Let's go, 247. I can make that. I can make 247 in a week, a couple of weeks. I can make 247. I can't. I definitely cannot make 147. No, I will. Especially if D-Ray, if you press it, I damn sure will. Y'all know me. If you press me, I'll break the shit down. I'm gonna show. Wait. I will do it, but I'll do it at like another time, and I'm not gonna do. I'll do clips. We'll do it. I'll do a Bud boxing breakdown. I'll show y'all how Bud actually fights. If I show you how he fights, because you're not right now, you're thinking, well, wait, what you mean, Eagle? How he fight? Once I do the breakdown and you see how he fight, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't know all that shit. Then you're gonna see how dangerous it is for him to fight some of these top guys, especially somebody that's his height, somebody that is his height and taller. I'll show you exactly what he does. He uses a lot of tricks like Larry Holmes and Ali. He uses a lot of things. It's a lot of things that he does. And I'll put it to you like this here, is that Bud fights he fights with a lot of open glove. And he does it for a reason, and I'll break that down. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I may. Who knows? I might just do it the next show. Who knows? Yeah. And why you want to start some shit, Derek? He said, aren't y'all about to get a snowstorm, Eagle? Yeah. Eagles don't like snow. You know that. And yes, we eating. Yeah, that's the bullshit right there. I can't even show y'all. Yes, I would. Let me see. No, it's actually it's too cloudy. But yeah, we got I don't know what the elevation is, but it's about, it may be 1,000. It might be more. I'm gonna say in between 1,000 and 2,000 feet. We got the hills up there is covered with snow already. Not covered, but there's a bunch of snow up there. Man, it's been freezing, but it's like I'm walking outside. I'm like, what the hell? The other day I walked outside. I said, why do I feel like I'm walking into a freezer? And all I had was I had a sweater on. Do I have it? I had a little thin sweater on. I mean thin. When I say it had a hood, but it's thin, man. And I make hoodies. But I was at work though. And that's why I came in a little bit later today, because I was trying to get in touch with this guy. He's acting like he's so important he can't even answer the phone. And right before I was about to hang up, because the girl couldn't understand my name, I told her my name and she couldn't understand it. She said, "What's your name again? How you say it?" She kept like going over my name over and over, which is frustrating because people do that all the time. When it comes to my name, they can't pronounce my name, so they just keep going over. I'm like, God dang, man, I said my name like 5 times. Well, I never heard it before. Well, you're hearing it now. The first time I told you what my name was. You know, slow your hearing down so you can hear. Ain't nothing more frustrating when you got to say your name 5 times. So say it one more time, I'll get it. Dum, just get it. Or just write it down. Have me write it down. Well, on the phone, I can't write it down. Yeah. But old Derek always got to throw the monkey wrench out there. Say, yeah, y'all about to get stormed out. Yeah, thank you, Derek. Derek letting me know that we're about to get stormed out. Brother, I'll move over there with you. Huh? Don't start no shit with me, Derek. I'll move over there with you. Clear out the basement. I ain't gonna bring nothing. Just a computer, television, a chair, and my bed. That's it. That's all I need. I'm comfortable with that. All the other shit, I don't care. In clothes. That's it. Anything else, I'm okay. I don't need all kinds of shit. Oh well, yeah. One more thing. In my drum, I got to have my drums. Yeah, got to always have my drum. This one just happens to be right by me, but I got to have at least a couple of those. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk. I was gonna talk about the Bud thing. That's gonna come to surface anyway. Derek said I was shocked to see that when they said winter snowstorm. I'm like, yeah, storms. Are you kidding me? Now that's like we're in the Sierra or something like that. I don't live in the Sierra Mountains. I don't live up there in Tahoe and shit like that. No. Yeah, we sitting there for. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm always honest with y'all. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all when it comes to like even my sleeping condition, man. I've been sleeping under not thick blankets, because I do have a thick blanket on the bed. I sleep on top of it with another sheet, and I sleep on top of it. But I've been sleeping with about like 4 blankets. They're not the thickest blankets. And then on top of that, I got my sharapa. I throw my sharapa on there. I got a jacket. I throw my jacket on top of my feet too. I used to love that shit when I was in a certain situations and stuff. You know, certain people. I'm just gonna say certain people. Certain people would, when they take care of you, man, they make sure that the bed and everything is straight, man. So you guys count your blessings when you got somebody to take care of you like that, and it's a cold night, and you really don't like the heat. I really don't like heat. I like warmth. So don't get me wrong. I like it when it's warm, like warmth from the sun. I like warmth. But I'm not really, I'll put it on, but that shit just dries my sinuses out. I feel sick. I'll put heat on. I don't really like heat. And I was thinking about it. I said, damn, I remember when we was little that we didn't have the heat. Like the heat was never full blast. Like some people you go in there. Man, I knew a brother that is from Chicago, man. I stayed with him for a while, man. He used to have the heat up to like 90 in the winter. I'm like, damn, dude. You ain't got, what's wrong with your blood, man? You got the worst blood there is, man. And it's freaking cold and snowing outside. But so you got to come out of a place that's 90 something degrees and then go out in below, below weather, 18 degree weather, 10 degree weather, after being in there with his ass burning up the house. I was like, wow. But now I see why your parents keep it a little bit cooler for you, because they know that blankets is better for you. It's better for your body heat. It's better for your body to warm itself up than to get dependent on just your body relaxing with heat. Because anything happen when the heat go out, shit, you're going to be the first one to freeze. And we used to that shit being in the military. We used to not having some heat. We used to having to put some clothes on. Hey, go put them mucklucks on or something. Shit, don't believe me. I've been in cold enough shit where I had to wear mucklucks and, thermals. And then the mucklucks have a big ass sock in there. Some of them, they have a big thick ass sock inside the mucklucks. You can't do shit in mucklucks. You'll get mugged and beat up in some mucklucks. You can't hardly move around them big ass shoes on. Yeah, so you walk around with your mucklucks on. People don't know what mucklucks is. That's actually native term for footwear. Up north, when it's cold, that's what they wear, the mucklucks. Yeah. That's crazy though, yeah. I'm not looking forward to any weather like this. And this is December. And I think January, February, March. To be honest, let me see. So October, November, December. Okay, so this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of winter. D-Ray, don't try to run your ass up out of here too. I keep seeing my numbers go up. Now get your ass back here. Because I'm about to talk about it. Now, the reason I call, now I can go back to it now. So the reason I'm saying the MayWeather is the boat, and we talked about this before, but I'm going to keep bringing it up, man. I got to bring it up. So MayWeather is the boat. MayWeather is a distraction in boxing. He doesn't even know it. But MayWeather is the biggest distraction to boxing. Oh, he can't be the biggest distraction. He really is. I mean, he's out there doing exhibitions. He's getting his money and all that. The Paul brothers, who cares? Nobody really wants to fight them. Because if you think about it, D to the Bailey, they could have got them out of there already. Think about it. They could have already got the Pauls. They could have got them out of there quick, like with the quick. They could have got them out of there like, oh, y'all out of here. Nah, ain't no more of y'all. Y'all get your checks, cash your shit, and that's it. You're through. You're done, son. That's it. And that could have already been done. You see what I mean? Hope y'all understand what I'm saying. That could have already been done. Already. That shit should have already been done. But it hasn't been done yet. But it should be. But with MayWeather, you can't just run MayWeather out. So the reason I'm calling him the boat, he's the best of all time when it comes to manipulating and all that. He's out there doing exhibitions, getting money, putting himself in the limelight. Name a time, name an era in boxing when an exhibition fighter constantly got bigger news and more money than the proprietors of boxing at the time, that are the main events in boxing? Name me a time. Name me a time where this happens. That's all I want. I want somebody to name me a time where that happened. Oh, running ass D-Ray. Give me a time, D-Ray. You are D to the Bailey. I know Derek be leaving sometimes. He got to leave. They get frustrated with Eagle. Fuck Eagle. Let me see. Matter of fact, we got January, February, March, April. I got to go into a training camp, Derek. So I'm going to go into, let me see. How long? For a boxing training camp, what? 6 to 10 weeks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So that means I'm going to have to do twice as that. I'm going to have to do at least 12 to 18 weeks. Okay, so I got to start. So next week I'm going to have to start going into, I'm going to have to go into my own training camp. Not for boxing, but I'm going to have to go in my own training camp. I got to go in my training camp for dancing this year because my ass got a little bit I got a little bit tired last. So 18 weeks. I'll probably go 18 weeks or 16 weeks because my ass got tired like this year. And I never noticed. My sister said I was tired. She said, "You look tired." But I don't know if because I wasn't like way out of shape. But I think I was just exhausted just because it was cold in back May. It was windy and cold and it was a little bit rainy and shit. I think they even shut it down early. They shut it down. Yeah. But this time I think I'm actually gonna I'll probably get like a hotel or something to stay there. I'll probably stay there, and I probably want to get somebody to. I'm gonna try to find somebody to go with me. Hopefully, I can get some girl. I can get some girl to go. That way, she can take care of me a little bit and just be, she'll chill better. Guys always run off, They're gonna be out there looking at girls and stuff. So, but if I get a girl, she's gonna be attentive and all that. She's gonna be doing everything Eagle say. Do this, okay, Eagle. Properly, Derek said I'm here 8 weeks. Yeah, Eagle almost checked out last time. He said, no. My sister just said I look tired. I was just tired from all. It was just because you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Because I provide. I always provide. And that's my main problem is that I always look out for people. Even on my website, everything I do, man, I always look out for people, man. I always give them the best. Because a lot of times, like I go to an art show and I compare prices. And people be like 3 or 4 times higher than me for like similar stuff. I'm like, damn. I said, they be putting them prices up there. I'll just look out for the people because I don't look at just straight profit. I look at people coming back and I give stuff for what is worth, like, okay, that's a good price or whatever. But I'll shop. Like if somebody, I don't like to shop with a lot of, I'll throw it out there like this. I don't like to shop with a lot of people that, just because you're brown from the ground doesn't mean you're going to be fair up here in the air. And that's what it is. A lot of times they're not fair in the air. Just because you brown from the ground don't mean you fair in the air. So I can go over there, man. God dang, man, the air be thick. Like, damn, man, how much you want for that? God dang. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? But I still, if I find a neighborhood, I will still go, I'm still going to patronize you. There's some folks, they're losing their barbecue joint. So I'm going to go check it out and see, I'm going to go talk to them. Hopefully I can get over there and talk to them and ask them if they would be interested in starting a new place. So I'm going to see if I can do that. So I have to go do that. That's something that has to be done. You know what I mean? I got to go over there and, take care of that. Because it sounds like the area that they were at, it sounds like a good area for what I'm thinking. Yeah. I just need. I really don't even need maybe a couple of investors or something like that. Maybe not. Yeah, Eagle was tough. Had the oxygen taken saline for for his sales. Everything broke down on Eagle. No, Eagle was good, man. Only thing we ran out of, which we always do, not always, but this is like the second time at least, is we ran out of camping fuel, and I had the tent. I had a tent with my big ass a pack of fur on it and everything. I had my sleeping bag, I had blankets, I had all that shit. But the guys on the outside, they wasn't sleeping in the tent. I could have been generous enough, but I didn't want to move my furniture around, and they was act like they was cool outside. I'm like, oh, y'all cool outside? Then stay your ass outside. And the wind was rocking, and I see them out there blowing around. They was out there cold, so I had to give one of the brothers my sleeping bag. I gave him some other stuff, and then I let them. I built up a fire or whatever, so they was sitting around the fire. So they're all bundled up, bundled up blankets sitting around the fire like that. That's all. It's good. You can sit around the fire in a blanket, but what you got to do is you just got to bring enough blankets. You always bring extra. People are so stupid. People bring exactly what they need. What if you slip and there's a stream or something and you fall, one of your blankets get in the water, and it's getting dark. It's about to settle. It's about time to settle down. So once you build that fire, that one blanket is gonna have to dry out. You're gonna have to have an emergency blanket. Yes, you're gonna freeze. Ain't nobody letting you get in their blanket with them. You ain't getting in my blanket. Get your ass up out of here. Yep. Derek said, running around will kill you quick. You have to take care of yourself first. Yep. And that's what it is. A lot of people always tell me that. They say, man, you gotta start taking. I've never been like that though. Cause the thing is, Derek, I had a spread out family, man. So my family's so spread out, it's like shit. Somebody always had to take care of somebody. So I'm always used to that. Me, come with me. I'm always like, showing somebody the ropes or something. It's like I've always been like that. That's why I got into like, the training and coaching and all that. I always had haters too though. I remember I coached basketball up in Illinois, and I was getting hated on over there because my boys made it to the championship, and we had to play in the military. So I coached in the military, so we had to match them up by but ages. So I had to play the seventh, like for instance the 11 or 12-year-olds. So I had to play the 12-year-olds all the way up with the 17-year-olds. And everybody had to get playing time, no matter what. Everybody had to get playing time. So you had to know, you had to get a lead built up and shit. You had to strategize, get your lead built up and then bring the little guys in for like a play or two and, let them sit down. They was happy. Like, oh shit, I got to go out there and play. For them, it's like a lifetime. Just think about a little guy going up and down the court. If he goes up and down the court a couple of times, it's like, when he remembers it, it's like he played the whole game. When he thinks back, because the court looks bigger and everything in his mind. He's like, damn, it's a big ass court. And then he sees a court when he gets older. He's like, I wasn't even that big. It's just like your neighborhood and your blocks and stuff in your neighborhood. When you little, they huge. Everything's huge. But when you get bigger, like, oh, that's how far I used to walk. So it wasn't that bad. But then you get older, you walk that same distance. And damn, I was a little monster, a little beast walking this far, which is true because, when you little, you got all that extra energy before they zap it out of you with all the shit that they feed us. Not gonna go there. I can, but I'm gonna behave. Well, Eagle ain't gonna never like behave like that. Y'all know better than that shit. It ain't going down like that. We're not gonna behave, but we're gonna behave a little bit. But let's get back on my boy again. So nobody answers the question. But this is my question to anybody, though. I'm still sticking with my question, is what time, and I have probably asked you guys this before, but what time in boxing, what era in boxing have we ever had ex-fighters doing exhibitions as long as Mayweather's doing it and just take over the whole boxing scene? And ain't nobody even called Mayweather out. Say, Mayweather, I know we know you're doing exhibitions, man. Just come fight one of us. Share the wealth on that. We'll do exhibition with your ass. And so he's getting away with it, but why isn't he doing the exhibition with somebody like Keith Thurman or somebody? You know, I bring up Keith. He'll still beat Keith, but I'm saying, yeah. And the last guy he fought, I heard that the guy was misled. Gave Floyd a black eye, but he was misled. That they said that anytime that if Floyd is doing a little bit too much to you, just tell him, hey, man, hey, take it easy now. When you get in the clinch, tell him to take it easy. And Floyd just, went off on him and shit. After he got cracked, Floyd just went off on him and put him down, put him out, you know what I mean? But he said it wasn't even supposed to be like that. Floyd was supposed to go easy. But Floyd get mad too easy. Floyd's emotional. He got mad. Oh man, you didn't crack me. Man, come on. Somebody crack you in your eye and you getting 10 million, 15 million to get cracked in the face. I'll get cracked in the face for 15 million. It's gonna heal. Oh, you got cracked in the face. I got 15 milli. You got cracked in the face. I got 15 milli. You got cracked in the face. I got 15 milli. You got cracked in the face. I got 15 milli to get cracked in the face. And all you fighters, the same thing. You get cracked in the face, you get whatever milli you get or whatever money you get, you got paid for it. And like I said last show, salute to Ryan, I said last show that I wasn't going to bring up the whole Crawford thing, but I ended up seeing a video. When I seen that video had me dying laughing because Crawford was actually hiding the gloves. If you were really a monster, you ain't going to hide them gloves. You're not going to hide the gloves. Oh shit, me hide the gloves. You ain't getting away with hiding nothing. The shit looks suspect. I don't care. And that's why D-Ray gone. D-Ray be getting mad at Eagle because he know I'm going to get on Bud. He love Bud. Yep. There he said, yep. He said, I can't remember. He said most of them stay retired. Yeah, there ain't nobody out there just fighting a bunch of fights like he is. Derek said Floyd greedy. Like Floyd don't have enough generational wealth for his children now. He got enough money. Shit, he can sell everything he own and live in a shack if he wants to. He can live somewhere where it's comfortable enough. He don't even need mansions and shit, all this stuff he got. He can get rid of all that shit. Just keep his businesses and just move into a regular house. He's not married. All his kids is grown, right? He's not married. All his kids is grown. He just get like a nice medium-sized house. Or a large house. Get a large home, not a mansion, and just get some land and put it out there on some land. Raise some chickens or whatever. Put some sheep out there, some lambs, whatever. Food sources, vegetables. Man, that's what I would do. Man, please ain't nobody gonna keep me from getting me some sheep and getting me, some vegetables and fruit and stuff out there. Man, that'd be crazy. Man, I'll be having so much fun. I'll be out there picking. I'll be like that old farmer with that straw hat, man. I'll be out there with my basket picking peaches and shit every day. Let me go out there and get some peaches and whatever I got to pick. Oranges. Yeah, but you're right, he greedy. You've been designing any baby shit yet? Can see the handsome, he said the little tight. You can see he said the little F in my picture. He said definitely need DNA test. He too handsome. You silly, man. You need a DNA test for him? I think I did a little bit. I'll do some more because I got some other manufacturers and stuff. I'll do some more. Don't worry, brother. I'll let you know. I'll put some more up because people have been requesting like butterfly and horses. I did one butterfly. I did a butterfly dress, but now I got to go back and do some more butterfly stuff, and then I got to do some horse stuff. And in between I can do baby stuff. No, because I want the horse to have a certain look. I want him to have fire. I want him to have like fire somewhere in his body. I just put it that way. So I don't want nobody to steal my idea. Yeah. Derek said Floyd been doing the most for these janitors and mechanics he fighting. Right. And then that last part, that's way too much, man. If you promise somebody, hey, I ain't gonna knock you out, man. Just chill. I ain't gonna knock you out. Man, you know what? That sound like Floyd. After watching the Floyd versus Ortiz, right? That sound like Floyd's ass. Oh yeah, we good, we good. Y'all remember how he did Ortiz? He's like, yeah, we straight. Yeah, shaking his head, yeah. And he was, boom, boom. Ortiz looking over at the ref like, and then took another shot. Now Ortiz, when he took the first shot, he could have put his hands up, but he took one shot. He was still okay, but he couldn't take that right. But Floyd can't punch. Oh, it's an open shot, but he can't punch though. It don't matter if it's an open shot. If you let a baby open shot you in the mouth, he might loosen up a tooth, but he ain't gonna knock you out. Babies actually hit hard though, man. I don't know if Ryan know that. I said, babies, don't let babies crack you, because babies do actually hit hard. I'm gonna tell you the hardest punch that a baby hit you with. The hardest punch that a baby can hit you with, a baby, and I'm not saying beat up a baby, but the hardest punch that a baby hits you with is a slap. For some reason, a baby's hand, when they slap the dog shit out you. I don't know what I think, because their hand is so little and pliable. You know, it's still soft, so they hit everything hard. It don't matter. They hit everything hard. They don't feel no pain. For some reason, the toddlers, they don't feel no pain when they slap and shit. They have no, I don't know, the pain receptors in their hand is not activated when they slap, because they slap this, what the hell? But Derek says salute to Ryan over work. Yep. And Ryan right back. Salute Derek. Salute to Bud. Paper gloves. Yeah, Bud with the paper gloves on. Yep. Floyd's so greedy. When he died, he probably want to be buried with his money. Yeah, like old crack or whatever it was. They can go grab the hell out your face too. Oh yeah, them little nails. Yeah, when they go to grabbing you, Derek said 100 on that. Yeah, when they do like that, yeah, they got grip. They be having that like that. I don't know. They got special. I don't know. You lose your grip after a while, but babies got that little. When they be playing with them, if they double smash your shit or grab you like that, yeah, they'll double smash your shit like pow. And then Derek said, he said not the grip, not the nails, the little sharp ass razor, little razor nails they got. Like damn. And why do they do that shit all the time anyway? Why do they have to smack? How come they can't just play with you? They can't just play and be nice. They see you like this ugly motherfucker here. They look at you like this motherfucker. That's how they look at you, like this dude is so ugly. Let me try to see if I can slap it off. Yep. Ryan said that he said hardest punches when they throw shit. How playpen hits you on your head and they laugh. Yeah. Oh yeah. When they playing, you probably using that auto text. That's why your stuff is kind of coming out kind of wrong like that. But I know what you mean. He said when they playing and throwing. I don't like no babies throwing shit around me, man. I don't like. You know what? Because I remember having to put my leg up and flinch and shit and do all that shit to keep a baby from throwing shit. Because they be like, because they wild, man. A kid, you can judge, maybe catch something. Like they throwing something. But a baby, because the baby got this kind of like overhand type of shit. They throw shit the same way. They throw it from way back here. And when they hand go down real fast and they send that shit can sprout out. They actually, they throw shit like a pitcher, like a real major league pitcher, but the pitcher throws the shit like that, like a sidearm. He throws it a certain way, but babies throw this shit like, they flick it. And sometimes it can have speed, and it might not have no speed, but sometimes that shit can have like bullet speed. Mess around, catch you in the face. Put this shit down. Stop it. I ain't playing. Put it down. Derek telling his nephew, put shit down. Put that shit down. He's like, nope. Yeah, Floyd definitely waits for 1 cent change. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me get my change. Derek Ray said right at Ryan. Yep. Yeah, you don't know what direction it will go either. Derek know what I'm talking about. Derek used to that. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, Derek. You got to do the stiff arm leg shit like they did, like the Heisman Trophy. You got to do that shit like flinching, eyes all blinking and shit. Like they haven't even thrown the shit yet. Your eyes is already flashing. Like, watch your little self, you little fucker. There's no shit. And quick. Them little toddlers be fast too. When they first learn how to run, not when they first know how to run, but when they can run, they got that little quick, like, stop. They got that stop and go speed on your ass. You go flying past them and shit. You little fucker, come here. And you can't catch their ass because they around corners, especially in the house. You can't catch them. They be around the corner all quick, and you big and clumsy and shit. You fuck around and hit a rug or something and slide. Now you in the hospital because of a baby. Yeah, he was chasing the baby, now in the hospital. That's what you get. Don't chase them. You chase their ass out in the field or something, or somewhere where you got the advantage, but not small corners and shit. Or shit where they can because they'll walk. They don't even have to use that much speed. They'll walk underneath a table and shit. Like the dinette set, they'll walk underneath that table and shit, and hide underneath that shit like it's a fort. Come out of there. And you go in there too quick, you mess around and bang your head on the table or something. Now you got a lump on your head. For babies. I don't know how we got on. Oh, we got on babies because of Ryan was asking about the clothes. Yeah. Derek said, "Yep." Yeah, when they fire something at you, you don't know where it's going. Like, oh shit! Hey, that's what I was just telling you about. I just told y'all about that, man. This dude, he still got his couch outside. I'm about to tell him, man, you making the neighborhood look bad, man. Put that shit back in the house, man. He got his couch outside because the baby Al Money up in here. He said, "Eagle, what's up?" Got the peace sign up with the glove and the 100. Yeah, cause this boy. I told you this boy is bad as hell, man. I told you this little dude, he a toddler, just like the ones I just told you about. He tried to run me over with his scooter. I'm like, damn, he trying to run me over with his scooter. And they started him off with that shit because he had a little car. He had an electric car. Before he was 2 years old, he had an electric car, and they was letting him ride around in it. He like running into shit, running into people, and then he got that scooter. He learned how to run. He knows how to ride a scooter, man. I'm telling you, he's not even 3 feet tall, and he knows how to ride a scooter good. He knows how to steer it, and he ran from his mom out there to the business area, the business street. He ran her ass way over there from the neighborhood. He was on that scooter just like, and then he was crying when she wouldn't got him. I'm like, damn. I said he doing too much. But they don't have the same. I don't know is it discipline. I don't know what word it is, but they don't have this the same method. Okay, I put it this way: they don't have the same method of controlling the children now as they used to. Because when I was little, you might catch one. You might catch a shoe in the back of the head or anything to slow your ass down. I told you don't be, or they really didn't have to say too much. Like your nana, nothing like that. Your grandmother, she didn't have to say too much. Hey, get your ass over. Yeah, that's all they had to do is all they had to do is make noises. They didn't even have to use real words, at least in the U.S. and in my understanding growing up, they didn't have to use real words. You shit. Once they did that, you was shook. Like, oh, you do that shit to a kid now, he'd be like, oh, F that, and be like, shit. He'll be like Usain Bolt on your ass. Get your ass back here. I ain't gonna keep calling you. And you can't do shit when the kid is half a mile away, running backwards and looking at you. Ain't shit you can do now. You know your old ass, even when I say old, and no matter how old you is, you can be 23 and be old when it comes to a kid once they get a half a mile away from your ass or whatever. It look like a half a mile because they little, right? But you know it's only like a couple 100 yards. But a couple 100 yards is a long ass ways to try to chase some little kid now. Because first of all, maybe you can do it, but you don't want to. You like, fuck that, I got to chase this little, I'm going to fuck him up. That's what you be thinking. I'm going to whoop his ass when I catch this little, he all the way across the football field on your ass, going backwards, laughing at you. And that's one thing I can't stand. I don't know if it's a pet peeve or whatever you want to call it. When kids walk backwards on you, that's disrespectful. When they get so far away from you where they just walk backwards looking at you. You're like, I'm going to catch your little, and then you're like, do I want to use the rest of the energy that I have for the rest of the day to go catch his ass or not? You're like, oh shit, let me make this. It's a decision you got to make because you're going to be tired for the rest of the day. And we make this decision to catch him, get his ass, and you go flying after him. You catch him, but you finish for the rest of the day. Yeah. Try changing nappy taking kicks to the face. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ryan said he taking them kicks. That's right, Ryan. You got the young baby, huh? The baby doing all them kicks. Yeah, them kicks is something else too. Yeah, them kicks when they be kicking, you trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to clean you, because they got the better than the kung fu type of kick, because they shit be going fast though. They be doing it quick. They can't do that shit when they get older. They can't. They ain't got no coordination. But when they little, they got all the kung fu MMA kicks and shit. Yeah, Derek said salute Al Money to the 231. Yeah, Derek Bates said you don't. Yeah, he said they don't whip. Yeah, they don't whip his ass. No, I know. Derek said yeah, be crying. Yeah, but they. I'm like, Derek, don't you know that killed me inside? I'll be like, damn, he do what he want to. Because remember the first time I told y'all, he costed them a 75-inch, 80-inch big screen. That was the first. He costed them that. Right after that, he cost them. Shit, I just told you, he cost them a leather couch. He cost them getting their carpet either. I don't think they got the carpet redone, but they got the carpet. They had to get the carpet clean. And I don't even know what else. I don't think he hasn't broken any windows yet, though. I don't think. That might have been the first thing he did was break a window. Because I'm kind of thinking that maybe he did break a window. So how much is that? So you talking about like a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old and costed thousands of dollars worth of damage so far, and he ain't even 5 years old, not even 4 years old. Not even 3 years old, and he already costed that much money. Derek, what would have happened if you cost your parents $3,000 worth of damage at 3 years old? Or matter of fact, not even at 3. If you was even older than that, if you was at 4 years old. Derek said, a lot of these parents do that. Let the children be or whatever they call it. Yeah, no, let him know. He got to grow up. He got to learn. Yeah, he gonna learn by shocking himself because that socket is live. But the worst one for me is outside the house. When I go to the store, I'm going to pick up something, and the kid done mushed up everything. Like they done grabbed every bag of bread and crushed all the bread, or other stuff, and wiped their hands on something white that you wanted to buy. Like you might be looking at furniture or something. Oh, that's a nice couch. The kid come over there, grabbing hands or whatever. Or in the store, I seen a kid that had to touch he actually touched everything. He had to touch everything in the store. Like he was just going, like it was a game, like, oh, touch. Like he was playing tag with everything. Wow. But that's how they rank. That's how they do him today, brother. I can't say nothing. Oh, he's cute. All you can say is he's cute and then run. Oh, that's a cute boy. Okay. He knows how to throw. Okay, good. As soon as I find out he know how to throw, if I'm in my car, I got to drive my ass out away from there. Let me get out of here. He throwing rocks. Oh, he throwing for whatever he throwing. It's just too much. Yeah, Ryan said, laughing out loud. He said, I've gone through 2 pairs of glasses. Damn, 1 TV, a laptop, and an iPad. And he's 16 months. See? Damn. Derek said, my parents didn't play those type of games. You got the boot or the shoe or the extension cord or switch, but you got it. So we knew not to tear shit up. Hell yeah, you and plus you got you might have got a family ass whooping, or the family get told, you breaking televisions and shit, huh? Your mama work. Oh, you don't want to hear that from your aunt or your grandmother. Oh, you breaking televisions and shit, huh? Now your mama got to go get a new television because your stupid little ass over here just breaking up shit. Oh, you feel good about breaking up shit? You got to get that speech and everything. Now the little ones, they just cry and bawl and fall back. I mean, yeah, but I love these little kids, man. They, but he was acting hard the other day, man. His brother's his brother's 4. So his brother comes over and gives me a hug, right? And so I said, come give me a hug. So I asked him to give me a hug. And he was doing his shoulder. He's doing the shoulder. He did the shoulder roll on me, man. I tried to get my hug. I was, I stooped all the way down, I'm all wasting my energy to get low, like, give him a hug. And he gave me the shoulder. He gave me the shoulder roll, Derek. Nigga gave me the shoulder roll and did the walk off. I'm like, how you gonna give me the shoulder roll and then do the walk off on me? He gave me the shoulder roll and then did the walk off. I'm like, you little, but he bad though. He's just bad. They don't do that no more, Eagle. The family ass whooping, the whole family come over and put a foot in your ass. Yeah, they don't do that. Yeah. Because even if half the family get you, then the other half, like, what is going to give you, like, a talking, they going to talk about you like, oh, you just tearing, look at you. Oh, I heard you started a fire. You couldn't do no shit like that. I heard you started a fire back there. Your mama should have killed you. They going to give you that talk, like, you should have got your ass killed for that shit, starting fires all up in the backyard or whatever. You know, because little kids always have done shit that they wasn't supposed to. But I'm gonna tell you the danger behind that. I know we talk, grown folks talk also Eagles way of boxing when you get the real, not just some deal. So we don't just talk about boxing all the time. So right now we're talking about the youngsters. We'll get back to whatever, and if you don't like it, get your ass out. But the problem with all of this is later on in life, it's gonna catch up. Because they're not going to have the discipline that they're supposed to have. They're not going to have the discipline. They're not going to have the patience. They're going to do some weird, bugged out shit. And I don't really know for sure. But I'm just going to say this. I'll throw this out there. Who knows if you got the... I got to put it... I got to word this the right way, Derek. I'm going to still use some harsh words. But who doesn't know if you don't have the Lucky Charms killer? Is that a good name? I don't even know this. I don't even know. I almost said the word. We don't know. You might have the Lucky Charms killer because all the shit he ain't got away with. He's evil and mean all of a sudden. I really don't care. He my first. He said, hate telling him off at this age, too young. Now you can't tell him off right now. Ryan, you doing the right thing. You can't. I mean, he's too little, but once he starts to be enough to respond like back and forth with you, then that's when you got to check his little ass. Right now, he's too little to check. He gonna do shit. So you gonna have to do what you gotta do. You gotta live different, brother. You gotta cover shit up. You know what I mean? Derek knew what I was talking about. Derek said, yeah, Derek crying. Yeah, so you gotta just cover shit up and just keep stuff. You know what I mean? You just gotta, and make sure there ain't no sharp edges on stuff where you can run into. And just you got to do as much protection as you can. Most people that I know, especially if they got one child and shit. Even when I was growing up, when people had children after I was growing up, that they was the floor plastic and shit all over the floor. Everything got plastic on it. Some people's house like that because we used to cover like couches and all that stuff in plastic because of the trust factor when it came to children. Like, I can't trust them little bastards in there because they're going to tear some shit up. Let me cover this shit with plastic. Because little kids will cut into a plastic. I had somebody cut cut the interior of my car. Kids. Like, cut my car on the inside. God, really? It's like, wow. Or even scratched my car up too. Scratched up 2 cars. I hate him. Ryan said he a mini tank. He said just pull shit from everywhere. Yeah, you gonna have your hands full, brother. If he doing all that, man, you gonna have your hands full with him for a while. Yeah, especially if he just grabbing shit like, oh, let me get this. He's in that. Damn, he ain't even hit the terribles yet. He haven't even hit the terribles yet. Damn, I feel bad for you when you hit the terribles because he's going to be grabbing shit and hollering back at you. He said, laughing out loud, maybe taller than Tank. You stupid, man. I'm going to stop messing with y'all, man. See what he said, Derek? He said he might be bigger than Tank, taller than Tank is. Tank ain't that short. Tank is 5'5", y'all. Y'all act like Tank is like, everybody fight is 4 or 5 inches taller than him, yeah. But that's not, I don't even see it as being a problem. If that's who you've been fighting all the time. If all you've been fighting is people that's taller than you, it ain't no big deal. That shit's crazy. Yeah, but that whole Floyd thing, man, like I said, The reason I put him down as being the GOAT, he's the best of all time because ain't nobody getting him out of boxing. Y'all got to get his ass up out of there. Okay, Derek said he saw the response. Derek crying. Yeah. So I would say get his ass up out of there, y'all. Y'all gonna have to start threatening Floyd, talking bad about him. Just talk real bad about him. All you gonna do is exhibitions. Bring your ass up in here. Y'all got to just start calling him out. More than one person. Y'all don't like what I'm doing? Don't watch. Hey, well, do it with me. Exhibition me. I'll exhibition your ass. You was a pro. I'm a pro. I could get some exhibitions off too. Why not? A lot of fighters have done that in their prime. They have done exhibitions, and why not? Ali did one. Ali did one with an MMA fighter, and that could have messed him up for later on in his career. Yeah, that part right there, Derek. Derek said before you got to fight someone dangerous. Hell yeah, you got to fight somebody that's dangerous. They ain't fighting nobody dangerous, just doing whatever you doing. Tank is getting in everybody's head. Jamel Charlo's getting in everybody's head. I like it. The boxing atmosphere is good on one side, but on the other side is just horrible, man. It's horrible. Some of the matchups. And I know Yasser's not here, but I know Yasser would say something about this. I'm just going to ask y'all, and we don't usually do this. We don't talk about this all the time, but I'm going to ask y'all something. Do you guys really believe that Bud got $5 million up front? I mean, I don't know. This is one number that I got. I don't know. And he's supposed to get $5 million during the week of the fight. In your estimation, just thinking about anything, just thinking about it any way you want to, how much money possibly did you think that this fight actually generated? And another question. So I asked a few things. Do you think that Black Prime was banking on Earl fighting, taking Terrence's request and fighting Terrence with Black Prime, getting with Black Prime? Because I think that's where the whole meltdown happened. If it was a meltdown or something happened with money, I think it's because they was banking on Earl and Terrence to make it a big event. Because there's no way it would have been a big event with even Earl by himself and just somebody that nobody with all his nieces in them. I just don't think so. Y'all tell me what y'all's thoughts on that. Yeah. Yeah, Derek said that doesn't bother Floyd. He had attention whore. As long as you're talking about him, he cool. Yeah, as long as they talking about. Yeah, but I'm saying they got to run. You have to, when you do that, so you have to talk to an announcer from old media. You got to always be talking to somebody from old media. Do press conferences and stuff like that. That's the only way you're gonna get rid of him. You gotta do press conferences and you gotta press him. You gotta press him. That's the only way. How do you get your money from somebody? They're stealing your money. How do you get it? That's a Malcolm X saying, if I don't know it, right? By any means necessary. That's what I'm thinking. Get your money by any means necessary. Stop letting him take the money. Because he's the GOAT. He's the best of all time at getting y'all's money. He's taking all the money and he's just doing what he wants. People, and they want him everywhere. Why don't they want you guys everywhere? You guys is busy just mouthpiecing and talking about who's the baddest here or whatever. Just like Boots. Boots, you don't have to wait for no championship to go get no money. Get yourself set up to where you can fight over there where they got that money over in Dubai. Take your ass over there and get your money. You guys is in prize fighting. Go get your money. Sean Porter didn't have to retire. He could have fought some bum over there. I'm just telling you, man, I don't even know the business like that, but I would figure that that's what I would be trying to do, try to get my money on if I ain't getting no championship. Well, let me get some money. That sounded good. That sounded like what Bud did, but I just don't see all that money. I don't see all that money because what did all his nieces and them get if he got $10 million? Yeah. Oh, okay. Derek said, remember that he said that he was going to fight someone currently in the top 15 a while back. That's his all hype. That was just to get people to say, oh, yeah, Floyd really going to fight somebody. We're going to see what he got now. Manny Pacquiao still won him. But Manny Pacquiao act like he wants him, but it's not because of the money. Manny, get your ass out of here. It's because of the money. Stop. All your presidential shit is over with and all that. And Floyd going to mess around and knock your ass out in there. I don't care how good you think you looking. You ain't going to beat Floyd. Because Floyd at least has been active. And you can't fight an active Floyd if you haven't been active. Floyd, he's going to pick you apart. He will. He'll still pick you apart. It's just that Manny always wanted to beat Floyd. You just was not that guy to beat Floyd. Simple as that. I gotta click on this stuff on here. Not nothing to look at, but I don't know, this little USB thing, it keeps coming up all the time. I always got to click on it. So, yeah, but you're going to get your ass, you're going to end up getting your ass whipped if somebody decides that they want to do something. But that's the whole point, is they got to get in there and do it. And we got to stop this with this. These fighters have to be the one to stop it. They the one that got to put you in check. They not. They'll talk about you all they want to, but ain't nobody going to do nothing. Like, oh, yeah, Floyd, just keep getting the money. And that's what he's doing. He just keep getting money. On his side, he got to be looking at the boxers of the day like, y'all stupid. Something wrong with y'all. Like, y'all ain't demanding. Y'all not getting no money. Y'all should be having your own promotion companies and stuff. Y'all still relying on other people to get your money. Whereas I'm getting my money. And I can see his point. If that's the way he thinks, I guarantee you I can see his point. It's like, damn, y'all go get your money. How long I've been saying that shit, Derek, about these fighters getting their money? So we don't have to worry about it. Because I don't want to hear about it. Because it's only going to hurt me, especially if you think about it like this. If you got low pay-per-view numbers, of course it's going to be $99.99. Or it's going to be whatever. If you had like Blaze, like real huge numbers, they could put it high. But if they want to get even more people, they can just lower it down. $69.99. Now they got another 100,000 buys. See? Another 100,000 buys. What's that? That's like $7 million. Ain't nobody. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it's to me, the numbers make sense to me. Ryan of Work say, didn't Bud say 6 million? So ain't that less than a top rank? Yeah, but the numbers I heard was 5 and 5. When I first, like right before the fight, or right when you signed, 5 million, and then a week before the fight, 5 million. I'm hearing all kinds of stories though. Plus that ass whooping Ugas put on Manny. He need to cut it out with the bullshit. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Floyd will beat him up. Floyd will beat him up worse than that because he ain't gonna be able to. Because now he really won't be able to catch Floyd. And I don't care how much speed you think he got and all that. It's just that Floyd knows his pattern. Manny's never changed. That's why his ass has been out before a bunch of times. And that's why even Padilla saved him. Even the Manny said that the count. He said, "Dude, see the count. I got up early like at 5." No. What people don't understand, Richard Steele was good at this, and I'm not trying to throw Richard Steele underneath the bus, but Richard Steele used to do this. I'm gonna tell you, Richard Steele had a pattern. Richard Steele used to go like this. 1. He used to do all dramatic and shit. Like 4. He'd be like 4. And he'd go all the way back. And he'd say 5. He had to do a whole rock. Because, that was his count. Like, it said 1, 2, 3, 4. See the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how the count. That's how the count should go. Richard Steele. But there's no thing where you have to do anything about the cadence of a call. So Richard Steele used to do that little rock where he'd be all dramatic and shit doing his shoulders. 1. He'd be like 2. He used to do his shoulders like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He used to do his shoulders like that. When he did the 5, he'd take up all this space when he do it. 5. 6. If he wanted you to like last because he got money on the fight. No, I'm just kidding about that last part. But he might have money on the fight. 7. 8. Okay, you still good. I don't need you to get knocked out, Jay. Get knocked out the next round. Yep. Our money, said Derek. He said, yep. He said 100 on that, on Derek's last comment. Yeah. So our money, he agree with y'all. Matter of fact, our money's still here. Give me a thumbs up, Al, if you still up in the piece. Yeah. That's our brother, man, Al. Let me go ahead and mod Al up too. I think it worked, didn't it? What's wrong with this shit? There's always some bullshit on here. Always some bullshit up in here. Up in here? Oh, okay, yeah, I got him. Give me a thumbs up, Al, if you still up in the place. Cause we about to get up out of here in a second. Yeah, but I just wanted to bring it up, everybody's attention and stuff like that. Just wanted to say, you know, that for one thing, you got to get MayWeather out of there. We got to see what's going to happen with the Terrence Crawford gloves. We got to see what's going to happen with that. But I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to prepare everybody that they don't have to give a no contest. Because if they find that something was, because if they get those gloves and they find something was wrong, or if they can't get the gloves, they can always make it a disqualification. They don't have to. So don't get your mind all set like it has to be like a no contest. Because it don't have to be a no contest, y'all. If the shit hits the fan, it don't have to be a no contest. And, you know, some fighters would have made it hit the fan. They'd have been like, you know what? That was a BS win. They've been like, no, hell no. Hell no, this is a BS win. I ain't going out like that, son. And if they say that, all I can say is that's that ass. But hopefully everything works out. But sometimes shit don't work out. I'm just saying hopefully. And I don't even know why I'm putting hopefully on it. Because usually I don't even put hopefully on stuff like that. Because I really don't give whatever's happening in our boxing, that's what's happening in our boxing. Like I said, my little baby cousin, nephew, is making me laugh right now. So I'm just going to stick with him. I'm just listening to everything the Tank doing. The Tank. Because I actually follow him. I don't know if he posts some of the stuff up there. He got a thing on there now, say free ass whoopings. Yeah. But it was a controversial weekend, though, that for sure. We had how many? At least two bad ones, 3. Because it had some MMA fights that was kind of jacked up, too. So that was just the vibe for this week, you know, for the past weekend. Yep. Yeah, but I'll go back and look. I'll be looking for some more on those gloves. I just wanted, because I want to stay up on it. Not like we're going to keep talking about it, but I just want to stay. We might have to talk about it again, but I just want to see what the hell might happen. Or, you know, we'll see. Because if you get disqualified, that's an L. Then he'll have an L. He won't be undefeated then. And that'll be an L. But they're talking about it on new media and stuff like that. So you guys can go check it out. And we're going to get up out of here. But that was really funny for me. When I seen Bud actually hiding the gloves. It just looks sus. I'm telling you, man, when I see some shit like that, it just looks sus. It just looks sus. Because he was actually hiding the gloves instead of showing the ref. Because usually you're not hurting nothing. You're supposed to show the ref, oh, my gloves is busted. Let me get another pair of gloves so I can whoop this ass properly. I'm just saying. In my estimation, that's what you're supposed to do. So somebody can get mad. No, I would have did the same thing, man. You know, it's just all fair and love and more. And yeah, don't tell me. Tell somebody else that. Don't tell me that. Because somebody's life is on the line when it comes to that. But anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Wednesday, Eagles Way of Boxing is always nothing but blessings. Yep. I'm going to catch y'all, man. Be back for that Friday wrap. Yeah, make sure y'all come back for Friday rap. I don't know exactly who we got this weekend. I haven't been paying attention, but we'll do it. And then I am probably gonna do a bud breakdown. And a lot of people, they not gonna like it. Yep. But I'm gonna do a bud breakdown so everybody can see exactly how Bud fights. I'm not trying to take away from Bud, but I just want to show y'all a lot of stuff that y'all not noticing when you're watching him fighting. Y'all looking at knockouts and y'all looking at a lot of stuff. But Eagle, with them eagle eyes, I'm gonna break it down and show you what he really does. And I'm not nobody's trainer. So I mean, I am somebody's trainer, but I'm not like Earl's trainer or somebody like that. And if I see it, then they gonna see the same type of things, and it doesn't look good fighting one of the bigger name welterweights and trying to do some of the stuff that he does. You could use it on fighters that don't think and need somebody like their dad to think for them right in the ring. But if you do it against somebody who's thinking, you're gonna end up laid out, or you might end up stinking. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all, man.